Good morning, Gravette High School, and welcome back to another episode of GHS News. I'm Sally Bird.
And I'm Dylan Hendricks.
Class rings have been a high school tradition for decades.
Here's Shania to tell us about this popular piece of high school memorabilia.
Are you going to keep the tradition going by buying a class ring? The tradition of wearing a class ring was originated in the year of 1835, almost 180 years ago. The students at United States Military Academy at West Point were the first ones to wear a class ring. Class rings are common among high school students and graduating students, and since their establishment, the tradition of class rings has become popular with students in the United States and Canada. It is worn to commemorate someone's graduation from high school or college and often personalizes the student based on the activities he or she participated in while in high school.
I didn't get a class ring because I didn't really see the value in specifically a ring. I'd rather have something a little bit more sentimental.
I didn't get a class ring because I just didn't want one.
How come when you reach the final chapter of high school, everyone buys a class ring?
Seniors, tomorrow is the Been Here Since Kindergarten picture, so please be there if you've attended Gravette for all 13 years of public school. Too bad I've only been here since first grade.
Seniors, make sure you get your pictures emailed to Mr. Galloway as soon as possible so he can put them in the senior slideshow.
A representative from the Army National Guard will be here on Wednesday to show a presentation called Final Wake Up Call. Any seniors interested in attending need to sign up for it in the office.
Both prom and project prom are this Saturday. Prom tickets first sale for $25 during lunch, and if you're interested in attending project prom, you need to sign up for it in the office. The school year is quickly drawing to a close, which means it's time to complete our favorite thing, the ACT Aspire.
Here's Josh to tell us about this beloved standardized test.
The ACT is a standardized test given all throughout the year, but how much do you know about it? The ACT is a test that all high schoolers have to take at one time or another. For most, the junior year of high school, you have to take the ACT. The ACT has 4 different categories: English, reading, mathematics, and science and reasoning. You can get from a 0 to a 36, 36 being the best you can get, which is a very hard score to get. It's a very hard test, and the average score is a 20.8. The test is approximately 2 hours and 55 minutes long, with a 15-minute break in between. The test will be held at Gravette on a Saturday, and every junior has to take the test near the end of February.
On the ACT, I got a 25 on my first time, but my goal is a 32, so I'm pretty far away out, but I'm pretty sure I can do it.
I haven't taken the ACT yet, and I'm really not looking forward to it because it's going to be boring.
Now hopefully you know more about the ACT. Now start preparing so you can get the best grade you possibly can.
For the past 2 years, national media outlets and politicians have been talking incessantly about the Mueller report. But what is the Mueller report and why is it so controversial?
Here's Bo to give us a recap of this huge news story.
Robert Mueller, an American lawyer and the 6th director of the FBI. You may know the name, but do you know why he's famous? According to the New York Times, this report is focused on finding out if Trump conspired with Russia and also if he or his team tried to obstruct the investigation. During the 2016 election, many members of Trump's team were approached by people with ties to Russia that say they have information that could hurt Hillary's campaign. Russia was trying to ruin the election. Because of this, President Obama announced new sanctions on Russia. Then Michael Flynn, Trump's soon-to-be national security advisor, urges Russia ambassador not to retaliate for the Obama sanctions. That can be breaking federal law since Trump has not been inaugurated, so Flynn is not a part of the government yet. Then a month after Trump becomes president, Flynn resigns because of misleading the vice president and others about his conversations with the Russian ambassador. After Flynn resigns, Trump meets with the FBI director James Comey about stopping the investigation of Michael Flynn. 3 months after this, Trump fires Comey. Then the FBI appoints...
Thank you, Bo. And with GHS News, I'm Sally Bird.
And I'm Dylan Hendricks.
That's all, folks.